Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your February 2016 General Tarot Card Read. My name is Dee, and with me today is my lovely friend Lucy.
Hello.
So, we'd like to thank you guys for all of your help and your support and your emails and your likes and just that positive energy that's been coming from you guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you, and just we couldn't be here if it wasn't without you guys. I don't really know how to explain it, and I don't know how to explain my gratitude, but thank you. Thank you for all that you've given to us, too. So this month we have 3 different reads for you. We have Lucy's read, we have my read, and then we have a combined read. We pulled the 2 cards from your year in review for the month of February. And we have 2 oracle cards for you, too, that go with the spreads and just kind of an encouragement for you also. If for some reason with all of these spreads it still doesn't resonate with you, I would seriously look at your sun and moon sign videos and see if any of those have a tendency to resonate with you. Now, you may be asking yourself, I don't know what my sun and moon sign are. Well, down in the description below, I've given you a link to a site where all you do is you plug in the day you were born, the time, and where you were born, and it gives you your sun and moon signs and all the other ones too. It's quite an interesting way to look at it. We're learning a lot more about astrology and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so go ahead and do that. And even if you don't know your time of birth, it's okay. You can go ahead and they use a default one, and it at least gives you a better idea of all that too. All right. With that being in mind, let's start with Miss Lucy and her card for the month.
The Knight of Swords.
Wow. How many times has this shown up now?
Yeah.
Actually, I think when we count it, I think it's been in every single spread but 1 or 2.
Yeah. He's wearing me out.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Knight of Swords is about questing and action. He's full of energy. As you can see, he's holding his sword above his head. It's lit up like a Roman candle, and the owl is right there with him. The owl represents wisdom, knowledge. So the Knight of Swords is here to clarify things for you. So just keep that in mind as this read goes along.
A lot of energy.
Yes.
Come on.
Next is the Chariot. Now the Chariot is a card about triumph, but with effort. As you can see, the Chariot rider there is not holding any reins, but it is her willpower, her control, her focus, and her perseverance that is guiding and controlling this chariot. This chariot is her life. This chariot is your life. It's what that represents. So you need to focus yourself on your path ahead. Reconcile your ideas, opposites, whatever is the conflict is, so that you can move forward. Okay? Now, Justice is also essence of duality, male and female. The need to keep all things in balance. As you can see, she is bringing forth her energy below to the physical world, but she's also a manifestation of the internal world. So she's the balance of the two. Balanced decisions, balanced life. So when it comes to making your decisions, think things through, don't be hasty, and you'll reap those rewards. The Star. The Star is all about cycles. The cycle of life, the renewal of life. She's about truth and peace and faith in the things around you. She's good omen. She's also about harmony and balance, as Justice is about balance. The physical and the emotional, as Justice is about the physical and the emotional sides of your life. So she brings a sense of optimism because it is a cycle. So if you're going through hard times right now, realize that the cycle of life will turn and things will get better. Have faith, have hope, and better times are coming your way if it's hard times right now. Now the Ace of Swords is a very powerful card. It's about victory and triumph over difficulties. So if you can tie it in with everything that comes before, this is your reward. This is your time of realizing that yes, everything is worth it. So be strong, communicate with people, um, yeah, use your inner strength, use the clarity of the night to get you through the difficult times. Okay?
Can I say?
Sure.
So this month is about your wishes and your dreams, and it's karma. What you've reaped is you're going to sow. And so allow yourself to enjoy that time. At times you're going to feel chaotic.
Yep.
At times you're going to feel like you're not in control, but focus on your goals because you have a lot of good thought process and new beginnings going on here. So don't focus on the journey and the things that are going on around you. It's
Not
so
the
important.
negative, but the positive.
Yeah, because
ultimately the control is yours to use.
yeah.
However you see fit to use it. Just remember, in all of life, fairness and balance are the key.
I also
Be
see
kind.
they also need to not give up on their dreams.
Right.
They've got a lot of good for that too. So
Be kind.
So for me for the month, I received the 6 of Cups. Cups are all about emotions. It's going to be an emotional month for a lot of you. It's going to be almost a nostalgia time, and here it is from February, where Valentine's Day is.
Yeah.
So for some of you, it might bring back childhood memories of fun things going on. It's going to be a good month. You're going to have that nostalgia feeling and that appreciation of the things of the past and seeing the things that you've gone through to get to where you're at today. So it's going to be a good emotional month. With that in mind, the first card I picked was the 7 of Cups, and it's all about choices that you can make in your life. For some of you, it'll be an emotional nature. Some of you, it'll be with your work and with your finances. You have all these different options in front of you, and some of you may not even know exactly what it is that you're wanting to do with your life, but sit back and take the time, look at all the different cups, examine, and then pick one. It's time to move forward and pick one. Because the next card I got is the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles talks about holding on to what you have. It also talks about equilibrium and owning enough and then wanting more. So it's almost like you hold on too tight to the things and you aren't giving. So it's almost like you're hiding it away and putting these things in the ground instead of putting them out there for everybody too. So just don't let that tightness hold on to you. And I don't see it just in your finances. I see it in an emotional aspect too. Because the next card I got too was the 5 of Swords. Well, the 5 of Swords is about hostility sometimes. It's testing one's prowess. It's even winning against the odds. Now, this man won the fight, and he's got 3 of the 5 swords. There's 2 swords still left. So for some of you, you may feel defensive in the choices that you've made. Don't be that way. Some of you may feel holding on to that yourself and almost selfish in a way. Don't be that way. You need to be open and ready for the things that are coming your way. So let go of feeling like you have to hold on to everything. You guys have new beginnings going on. The next card that I got is the 7 of Pentacles. And you, on my spread, you got all minor arcana. And Lucy's, you got a lot more too, but we'll go into that too. So this is about a fruitful harvest. If you see, she's looking at the pentacles that are on the tree and she's deciding which ones to pick. It's an assessment. It's waiting for the right time and the place so that you can move forward in your finances and being good with your money. Do you have something you want to say?
No.
Okay. So you have choices. You need to take a long look at everything. Don't hold on to stuff, to whether it be emotionally. Let go of those things that no longer are good for you, and then go ahead and win against. You're going to win against the odds, and then it's time to sit back and look at everything and decide what it is that you want to do and start putting your time and effort into it. Yeah, I think that's it for that one. So when you put the 2 of these together, you have the energy of the Knight of Swords and you have the nostalgia of the 6 of Cups. And it's almost like for some of you, you're going to feel a push and a chaotic energy and cutting through all these illusions and dreams that you had as the past and almost giving up on all of those and moving forward. Just
showing the truth of what is now before you.
Right. And coming out of this fantasy for the month. I say it this way. You have decisions you need to make. And it's going to feel like chaotic at times. It's going to feel like you're not in control. But this is when you need to sit back like she is, look at the situation, and pick your course, pick your road that you're going to go down. It's time for you to make a decision. And for some of you, again, it's emotional. You're going to have to make a decision, whether it be in a relationship or whether it be at your
path of which,
yeah. In fact, for some of you, you're going to be making goals for the rest of your life, and this is the road that you're going to go on. So make a good hard decision. Get your pros and cons in orders. And again, there are times where you're going to have to balance it out, like Lucy talked about before too, to find out where you need to go and move forward. Enjoy the ride. It's going to be good. Then you've got Justice and the Four of Pentacles. Justice is karma. Justice is reaping what you sow. And if you're holding on to these things in the past because you're afraid to let go, you're going to reap that. Yes. And you're going to reap that squandering, not that squandering, what is that? Holding on, that greedy. It's almost like you're just focused on yourself so much where,
The fear of the possibility.
Right.
The fear of the unknown. So, again, balance.
This is a warning. Yeah. This is a warning. You need to not, you need to not hold on to those things. You need to keep yourself open, or if not, you're going to get, it's going to come back at you.
Life is a cycle. Don't fear the cycle. Okay.
Then you get the Star and the Five of Swords, which is a very interesting combination because you're talking about your wishes and your dreams and the balance, and then winning over the odds. And I think for somebody especially, you're going to have your hopes and dreams come, and you're going to feel like you're having to fight tooth and nail to get there, but you will win. You are going to win against the odds when it comes to this situation. So don't be afraid to fight for what you want and for what you believe is yours, and the dreams that you have, because they're good dreams and they're going to help you get along in life.
Worthy.
And then you have the energy of the Ace of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. Again, wow, what an interesting combination. You're dealing with a fruitful harvest and setting back and assessing, but yet you've got the creative push of the thought process and the different things going on, the new beginnings for you. So I think that even with the energy and the new beginnings, you still need to take the time to sit back and assess, make your goals, start planning. Because the first card that we got for you guys is called the Serpent. And it talks about a sly and subtle approach is needed in this. And for some of you, you will have to be sly and subtle.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. It says, subtly, sly, and deceptive. The serpent may go unnoticed until it is too late. Be wary of hidden agendas and half-truths. The serpent may also represent a secret admirer, a renewal, or a shedding of old habits.
And that's what you guys are coming down to. You've got the renewal, the shedding of old habits, these new thought processes that you're going to have to take care of, because another oracle card we got was very interesting. It's called Coming to Life. And I'm going to have Lucy read it because it's very interesting.
When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you shed skins and identities and created new ones, or at the very least matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. You must try not to coax it along or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up.
So, Taurus, you have quite the interesting month.
Yep.
A lot of good things going on. Let these things come to fruition. You're worthy. You deserve it.
Yeah.
Look through the nostalgia of the past, and it's time to move forward with your life. You're getting pushed to move forward in your life.
Yes.
All right. Well, if you like what you've heard, go ahead and leave us a comment or hit the like button. We'd love to hear from you. We want to know how this applies to you. It's funny when we do these because we see specific people at times and we see specific instances, and with you guys it's a little more broad, but it's really a push for you guys to move
To
forward.
take your path.
Take your path. Choose what you're doing.
Take your path.
Consider it. Consider it. You're going to reap what you sow. So lay down good foundations right now for you, whether it be with money or whether it be in relationships.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I think that's it. Is there anything you wanted to add, Lucy?
No.
Okay. All right, Taurus. You guys walk in peace, light, and love, and we'll talk to you next time.
Goodbye.